Honda VTR1000 SP2 for sale on eBay. This is the S2 model. In the paperwork it comes with its V5 registration document, no former keepers, the bike has a one owner from new. HPI check certificate that shows it's all completely clear, there's nothing there in the bike's history to be concerned about. There's last MOT test certificate which expired in March 2007. There's three little things to point out around the bike. The bike had been in storage since 2007-ish. Perhaps a little bit before that, but probably not much before that. I've had it running on its own. I've not been able to take it for a ride because it only runs on one cylinder, and I think one of the injectors is probably gummed up. I haven't tried going any further than that, but I think that's probably what's wrong with it. I've noticed that when I had it running on one cylinder, if you squirted some fuel down its air hole, you could get it to run on both cylinders. So that told me that everything is fine apart from the fuel not getting pumped in. And I do know that the fuel pump was blocked when I got the bike, and I've changed the fuel pump on it, so it has a different fuel pump. The old one can go with it, but they gum up and there's very little you can do with them when they're like that, as far as I'm aware. Anyway, there's that. It needs another battery. The battery is years old, and there you need to change that. I took off a data tool alarm system from the bike because the battery in the data tool alarm had gone flat and it wouldn't come up, so I removed the alarm system from the bike. I have only twisted the wires together at this point and put some tape around them, so ideally they want soldering and insulating to do a permanent job. There's that, and that's basically it. I think if you do those small jobs, I think to get to the injectors is quite an easy job. I wouldn't be surprised if both injectors could do with changing, because the last time I tried to start it, it didn't run on its own, but it did before, so I would say probably that's what's going on there. But it's not a difficult job to do any of that, it's just a little bit time consuming. If you had everything to hand, you could probably have the whole thing up and running with a battery and gone for a ride within a couple of hours, I would have thought, if you kind of knew exactly what you were going to do with it. But anyway, if you've got any questions, just ask.